So just after 8:30, police, fire, and EMS were called to Carrick High School for reports of an altercation that resulted in stabbing victims. There were 3 stabbing victims, plus a suspected actor. Also received a laceration to his hand. He's being questioned at police headquarters at this time. As to the other victims, there was one victim who was transported in critical condition to the hospital, another victim in stable condition, and then a third person with a sort of a minor injury to his arm or hand.
So this stabbing was after a fight, a physical
Correct.
fight. It wasn't like random stabbing people in the hallway.
Right, that is correct. It stemmed from an altercation in the hallway. I don't, know exactly how it started, but that's how it started. It wasn't a random, someone stabbing people in the hallway.
Okay, and all students.
All students, they range in age from 15 to 18. And I don't know the exact ages of each of the individuals I've spoken about, but at this time, the school is keeping classes on, but obviously parents have the option to come and pick up their students at any time. But if there are any further details about that, I would direct them to the school.
I guess the situation, was there any sign of metal detectors being used? Or
That's a question for the school. Yeah, I really don't know what their security, measures are on any given day.
Is Pittsburgh Police wrapped up here, or
No, Pittsburgh Police, the crime scene unit and the major crimes division, they're all still on scene, speaking to all sorts of people and gathering video. And if anyone else has video of this incident, they're encouraged to please send it to police or call police headquarters at 412-323-7800. And if they want to offer that up, police will gladly take it.
Are you anticipating a lot of students do that? I mean, some of them take their phones out, high schools,
I would imagine there are probably, if they were allowed to have their phones, there was probably a lot of video out there. So, anyone who is willing to, to provide that would be really valuable with this investigation. But at this time, just wanted to reiterate, there were 2 people transported to the hospital, one in critical, one in stable condition, and one with a minor injury was not transported to the hospital, and then there is a 4th person who's being questioned at police headquarters at this time, and he had a minor laceration to his hand and was cleared by medics to go to be questioned.
are these all teenage boys?
Ages 15 to 18, and they're all boys. Yes.
And I have to ask, any idea what the altercation was about? What it stemmed from? Anything?
Not at this time. That's all under investigation.
Is the actor 18?
Pardon me?
We heard from a parent that there had been some sort of a threat or altercation here last week. Are you able to speak to that?
I'm not able to speak to that.
Was the suspect 18?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't have that information at this time.